I got a pretty interesting video for you today. This one is kind of taking the internet by storm overnight. Some people kind of have mixed feelings about this. I feel like for the most part, a lot of people kind of feel the same. As you can see, the caption is, "A white Holiday Inn Express worker has a nervous breakdown after he got scolded by a black customer because of a mistake in the reservation system." And I've actually avoided watching this so I could do kind of a more live reaction. I know a lot of people have been on the employee side in this situation, but we're going to watch the video. We're going to look at some of the backstory, and then I can kind of give my analysis on the overall situation and what I think. Here we go.
Because you all made a mistake?
Not really, no.
So you want to get mad and hit the computer because you made a mistake? Because your company made a mistake?
I don't necessarily understand, like, right off the bat why he's badgering the employee. I mean, clear as day right there in the video, he said the company made a mistake, the system made a mistake. I just don't really see the purpose for the camera at this point. This man does not have a very threatening aura.
You want to take it out on me?
I'm not taking it out on you.
So why did you get mad and hit the computer? Why did you get mad and hit the computer?
Because I have mental.
I'm sure you on camera, right?
Yeah, so he says, "Why'd you get mad at hit the computer?" And the guy says, "Because I have mental health issues." So he wasn't trying to be threatening to the customer. He just must have some sort of issue that maybe he can't control his anger, maybe he can't control his emotions. And you can kind of see it, you know, he's slowly falling apart. He's kind of trying to keep his cool.
Yeah, I am.
I'm sure you on camera. So this is the type of people they have working here.
Yeah, I mean, so he obviously does have a mental problem. That's not something you would see a neurotypical person doing very often, to have that type of outburst. And yet he's still deciding to point that camera at him and record him. You know, I would understand if this man seemed like a legitimate threat, but it seems like he's more of a threat to himself than he is to you at this very moment.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go. You ruined my life. You ruined my whole life, man.
Wow.
Yeah, so this guy has some
You gotta be
serious
kidding me.
problems. This is sad, man. This is very, very sad. And the guy behind the camera, quite frankly, is kind of just a bully. I mean, truly, guys, can we have some compassion for each other? Especially during this time, people with mental health issues are really going through it. And for you to just kind of stand there and record this man while he's crying, I mean, look at him. He's going around the corner to record him even more. And, yeah, the guy's just crying back there. You know, instead of saying, "Hey, man, it's okay," instead of saying, "Hey, it's not a big deal, we're gonna get this figured out," you stand back there and make fun of him even more. And it seems like this guy, Tariq, is actually on the side of the man behind the camera. And I think it's simply because he's black. I mean, as you can see here, someone says, "You are a sick and twisted monster for posting this." And his response is, "Stop projecting your anti-black racism." Which, what? I'm not exactly seeing the correlation there. And yeah, this person says, "Who is the bully filming? This is beyond disturbing. Did this gentleman not have support staff on the premises to deal with issues like this?" And all he says is, "How is he a bully?" And don't get me wrong, guys, I get it. It is frustrating when this type of stuff happens. But I always say this to people, why would you take it out on the employee who's really just trying to help you get this problem solved and who didn't create the problem in the first place? That's never made sense to me, to get mad at someone in that sort of situation. And this is apparently a Reddit post from that employee from Holiday Inn. He says, "Drunk driving and still awake after 3 days. I basically went viral because of my schizoaffective disorder documented by a rude customer in an establishment which I was employed." So yes, he did have a problem. He did have some sort of schizophrenic disorder, which I'm pretty sure if you have, you know, those sort of mental health issues, just having a job in general is a pretty big accomplishment. So to stand there and record him while he's having a breakdown is just sick. He says, "I don't know what to do. I actually am drunk still and drove 30 minutes to my workplace drunk. I'm still drunk and I drove drunk. Why would I do that? Why is this happening to me? Why can't people have basic human kindness and compassion for someone obviously not sound?" Exactly. I don't want to give up. I don't. I have to live for my boyfriend, who I really want to be my husband someday. I need to live for my dogs, Ellie and Joel, because I love them with all my heart, and I couldn't bear parting with them early and have them wonder why I didn't come home. So yeah, this guy is obviously having thoughts about ending it all, you know, after going viral in this way. You know, I'm pretty sure anyone who has some sort of mental health issue, for one, they don't want it documented, and for two, they don't want it spread around for the world to see. And yeah, in a later post, he reveals that that man apparently called him the F word, you know, against gay people. And he just says more stuff about how he wanted to end it all. So yeah, this guy Tariq, his take on this was absolute garbage. I don't know how many of you know the YouTube page The Quartering. It's run by a guy named Jeremy Hambley, and, you know, don't exactly agree with a lot of his takes, but he did do something good here, and he started a GoFundMe for this employee. As you can see here, a lot of people are supporting him. They've raised over $40,000 of a $5,000 goal, and I'm sure that will just keep going up. So I'm going to put that down in the description if y'all want to go check that out. And just to kind of get some more information here, he says, it turns out this employee has BPD with schizoactive tendencies. And this is also apparently what the employee had to say. He says, while I've now quit this position, my management supported me and told me I'm welcome back. The guest was ejected from the hotel for escalating issues with staff and the owners. And yeah, right here, he posted an update today. He says, just had an amazing conversation with Caleb. He is so thankful for all of your support. He is still working through things, but has a great support system around him. I have added him to the campaign, passed it off, so he can start relaxing and planning for the future. And you can see here the Quartering was also the first donation with $500. So, yeah, he did a good thing. The guy recording and the other guy who posted this, Tariq, on the other hand, didn't do a good thing. Pretty trashy by them. Yeah, man, overall, I feel for this employee. I feel for anyone who has mental health issues and has been going through this time of pandemic. Yeah, just have some compassion for each other, man. Have some compassion for your fellow person. You never know what someone's going through. So, I feel for you, man. I'm glad that a lot of people are on his side. Let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for liking today's video and sharing it with a friend. I encourage you to go follow me on my social medias. That's at JAMARI Speaks on both Twitter and Instagram. And as you guys know, there's some other news out here that needs to get covered. So it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace.